So developing a pipeline. If we first of all look at the 4 key pieces of information to do with a pipeline opportunity, and then we'll look at where you put that information. So if you look at the 4 key pieces of information, apart from the project name, you want to know who is the client. So what area within the organisation is delivering this opportunity or procuring this opportunity? What is the scope of the opportunity? When is the award date for it? And what's the value? And you might keep the capital value and also the fee value here. Keep that in mind. So why are these so important? During the pursuit process, any one of these 4 pieces of information can and may change. So every time you have any client meetings or industry contact meetings, you're always checking if these 4 pieces of information are changing. So the client could change. It could change to another area of the organisation or a different decision maker. The scope could definitely change. It could grow or it could reduce. The value could change. It could be smaller, it could be larger, and then also the award date could move. It could come in closer or it could be deferred. So keep an eye on those. Now, where do you put this information? So there are a number of tools you might find within your company. So first of all, if you've got a CRM, it would definitely go into the CRM. You need to enter that information, and there's probably quite a few other things that you need to enter as well. And you'll use that CRM to keep feeding your updated information and monitoring how you're going. The other thing is you might have your own spreadsheets. What do you put in the pipeline? There is always a lot of discussion about what you put in your pipeline. So some people like to put everything in, because if it's got visibility, then it will be challenged and it might motivate people to go and do something about it. And I agree with that. That is a good point. But then people might want to put blue sky opportunities in, and just put it as a marker, and that sort of information. Blue sky are often huge. And often different to what you're used to delivering anyway in terms of services. So they sit in there and they can start to skew your statistics about how much you're tracking and when projects get awarded. So my view would be to talk to other people that use your CRM system or manage a pipeline tool, and ask them what they do. What do they put in? Because you can factor opportunities when you do enter them that stop them skewing. But really, the idea is that anything in your pipeline is something that has focus, it has an owner, and someone is progressing that pursuit process. They don't have to be doing something every day, but every month they should be checking in with the client and finding out if things have changed. So basically, you'll find a tool, or you'll determine which tool you use. You'll determine what goes into it, and then how do you use it. So a pipeline is really something that supports your revenue forecasting figures. So you will be spending time analysing what is being pursued and will be delivered within the current financial year. Is it owned? Does it have an active pursuit process around it? Are you monitoring that progress? So that is a pipeline. It is a really, really important tool within the client account management process. It needs to be kept dynamic. It needs, I have always suggested that the client account manager owns the pipeline, and I would suggest if you can get a graduate who is interested in joining your team, get them to own the mechanics and the administration of it. But as an account manager, you should know what's in there and how well it's going, and that there are people assigned to owning it. So that is about developing a pipeline. Thank you.